What's up, guys? Welcome back to this next episode, and I'm just gonna go straight into it, shall we? So I hope you enjoy series like this. I really like doing it. If you have any questions, right, just please feel free to leave them in the comments. Let me know. A lot of you have been leaving likes but no comments, so I do appreciate the likes, but I will really love to hear your thoughts, like any questions you have. So yeah, let's just get started. So the previous time, what we were doing it, we were in Google Business Profile. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue from there. Yeah. So I'm going to change a few things as what we have discussed. So I think today we'll spend again everything here is free flow. So I'm just gonna spend my time. Let's just start off with optimizing the GBP profile here first. Okay, so I am going to edit profile. Here we go. So I'm going to change this to say, and then category. Okay, so for category, what I do, right, it's you can see like there's a lot of categories that they have listed here. We actually don't need that many. I think 1 to maybe maximum 3, it's good enough. But yeah, we don't need that many. So what I'm going to do, right, it's I'm going to take a look at the competitors. So funeral services. Okay, and then kind of see like what these brands are doing. Okay, just open this up. Okay, you see that's what it's supposed to show me. Okay. One way of how you can actually find this, right? If you don't have an extension, yeah, you can actually right click and then, not on here. So let me go over to Google, type this in. Yeah, so you can see funeral home in Singapore and then listing details. So I have a plugin installed, by right it's supposed to show me the details. Yeah, so it's appearing here. So the Chrome extension tool I'm using is called Plepper Local SEO Tools. I don't use all of it. The only thing I look at is just basically like the categories. Yeah, but in the past, how you would do it if, let's say, you want to do everything manual, is you would just go to, Google Maps. So for example, Google Maps. And then now what you do is you just put in a name, okay? And then over here, you just right click and then I think it's inspect if I'm not wrong. It's view page source. And then you can kind of go to their category. Do they still do this? Does it still work? Funeral home. Yeah, then you can see cascade service, cremation service. Yeah, so all these are kind of like their categories here, but Chrome extensions, they can help you do that very quickly. So yeah, just a manual way of how I used to do it in the past. So yeah, I'm going to jot all of these categories down. And again, they have 6 categories. I don't know if I want to list all 6, but I will just jot them down anyway. So categories, funeral home, cascade service, coffin, fire, cremation, service, funeral. Alright. Okay. And one thing usually what I like to do is just see in, let's say, the top 3, right? What category shows up. So funeral home shows up, and funeral director. I'm seeing a lot of funeral homes. So we do want funeral home to kind of like be the main category here. And then let's take a look at this one. Yeah, so cascade. This guy has only 2, funeral director and funeral home. So we're gonna put funeral home and director. Okay, and then let's take a look at this third one. Wait, is this the same? Singapore Funeral Service. Oh, I think I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, this is very, very buggy. It's not refreshing, so I have to do it a manual way. So let's do this. Listing details. Funeral home, cascade service, funeral director. Funeral home, cascade service, funeral director. All right, and then we'll go to the third one. Oh, they have a lot of Google reviews. So one thing is when you're doing this kind of optimization, right, you always want to notice like how many reviews they are getting, because especially for local service business, Google reviews is one of the most important thing, not just from a customer perspective, but from an algorithm perspective, because it's gonna always be easier if you have a decent number of reviews and you have that kind of minimum benchmark, and that benchmark is usually set by the industry. So if let's say you see like the top, in this case this sponsor, so I'm going to ignore this. So you can see like 1, 2, 3, for example, right? 200 reviews, 900 reviews, 700 reviews. So yeah, it's the benchmark it's really, really high. Usually that's not the case, but I'm not sure why in this vertical that we are in this market we are in, it seems like it's very, 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 it's really high. And all of them are 5 stars. So I'm a little bit suspicious here because all of them are 5 stars. So we're going to go in and take a look at some of the reviews. So yeah, let's see. what was I doing? Yeah, so this one, funeral care, funeral director, funeral home. So, and then let's just take a look at one more, shall we? So this is also going to be funeral home, casket service, yeah, cremation service. So it seems like funeral home, casket service, and cemetery. So ours is definitely not a cemetery. Cremation service could also be important, but I'm seeing funeral home is definitely the main category, and then we probably have like funeral director and casket service. I think we need to have that many. Yeah. So you can see like the primary category here. I want to change it to funeral home, so we can do without a lot of stuff here. But before that, let me just do a quick check. Just do a quick check. Okay, so we're gonna go Singapore, and we're gonna go service, and we're gonna go service. And what I want to do is just add Singapore as a variation. So we can put Singapore in front, and then here we put Singapore at the back. Okay. And the reason why I want to do that is because a little bit to do with priority. Because if I see cremation, yeah, so this is in Singapore, right? Yeah, so search volume is not really that high. So I'm not really that concerned if I were to like, not include service in here and cascade service in here. Yeah. So yeah, cost per click for cascade service is actually pretty high. So we do want cascade in there. We can leave out cremation if we want to. But yes, and one, like I mentioned earlier, I just want to find out, if let's say what is the kind of like the volume that we're losing out if we don't include like cremation, and if today the data shows differently, like let's say for example, if cremation service has a lot more search volume, let's say close to 50, let's say 80, close to 100, then we definitely want to include cremation for service within there. Yeah, so that's usually how I like to base my decisions. It's a lot around using a mixture of data plus, well, I wouldn't say it's common sense, but yeah, just assumptions and hypothesis. So yeah, we definitely want funeral home as the main category, and then we want funeral director as kind of like the secondary, and then I think we're gonna have casket service. I'm going to exclude cremation service out, but we do want to have casket service because yeah, casket service seems like better than cremation. And even if let's say we lose out on the cremation volume, right? I don't really doesn't really matter that much because the main value, the main business KPI or the main revenue generator, it's still coming from funeral, right? So cremation is going to be like kind of like the sub category. So if we were to miss that out, that's perfectly fine. And I think this is also really important. Having a focus as compared to, capturing everything, most of the time, people will want to, capture as much volume as much as possible. And that makes sense. However, I prefer to take like a focus approach because it's always nice to capture everything, right? In this case, it's always nice if let's say I were to include everything in here and optimize it for everything here, which we will do on the page itself, right? But on Google Business Profile, I want Google to look at the business profile, and if there's only one focus I want it to focus on, I want it to be the main target keyword, which is funeral home, right? I want Google to associate my Google Business Profile with the main category, which is funeral home, okay? And if that means that I have to take away some stuff to make sure that Google is only focusing on the main category, I'm fine to do it because, like I mentioned, the things that I'm losing out is not that much, right? Cremation service, search volume is very little, right? It's only 30. So I'm not losing that much. So yeah, and actually, to be honest, I can also include it in, but up to this kind of detail, it's more towards like preference. So yeah, I'm going to do without. Let me just close this. Okay, so I have my category set up. So let's just go back and edit the category. So we're going to do this. Actually, I'm just going to do without all. And then we're going to change this to funeral home. And then funeral director. And then, where is it? Cascade. And we're going to hit save. So we went from all this all the way down to, where is it? Yeah, all the way down to 3 main categories. So yeah, description. So description, what I want to do, right, it's I want to copy everything here first in case we lose anything. And then let's see what Google comes up with. Oh, okay. This is pretty decent, you know. This is actually pretty decent. Because okay, what I'm looking for is, do they have like keywords in here? Which they do. Funeral service provider, Singapore-based funeral service provider. Yeah, yeah. But what they are missing is they are missing some of the, let's say the religion, right? Hindu is missing. Yeah, Hindu is missing here. So let's go to the website again, right? They have Catholic, Soka, and Hindu, which is missing from here. So I think what we want to do is let's try to use ChatGPT for this. Sign up. No, just log in. Let's do right? Google business profile description in, all right, how many characters? So I do want to try and split this out. 750 characters. How many words are there? How many words is 750 characters? So it's around 110 words to 190 words. I'm probably going to do 120 words. 120 words. What I found is sometimes when you tell ChatGPT the number of characters, they don't really understand it. And you kind of have to like, XXX is equals to 3 characters. And then like you kind of have to train the model what XXX, the X is equals to 5 characters, right? Because the space in the middle, it's also considered like a character, right? So yeah, just convert the number of characters to the estimated number of words. That makes sense. Utilize these keywords, Singapore funeral services. What else? Actually, that's the main keyword, right? Funeral services. Yeah, that's the main keyword I want to have. Funeral services. Yep. Utilize these keywords. Make sure the keyword Singapore funeral services is within the description. Here's the business description. Here's the business details. Now what we're going to do is we're going to paste this in here. Years available for 24/7 consultation, right? And then what we do, it's for, let's see, free thinker. What else do we have? Let's see. So we have Buddhist, Taoist, Christian, Catholic, Hindu, Soka, and free thinker packages. And we also do not only this, right? They also provide a cremation, right? So services include funeral, cremation, casket / coffin. What else? Trying to target most of the keywords here. What else? Let me go and take a look again at the competitors. Let's see. Let's go to funeral services. And then we'll take this first guy and we'll pop it into Site Explorer and we will see the keywords that they're ranking for in Singapore. Services, blah, blah, blah. Funeral, Taoist. Do we have Taoist? Yeah, I think we have Taoist. We have Buddhist. Yeah, I think we have all the things that, yeah, so I'm not seeing a lot of keywords here. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, right, is I'm trying to see if there are other keywords that I need to include in here. I've already gotten the main keyword here, which is Singapore funeral services or that variation. Just trying to see if there are any parlor, the search volume is too low. Just trying to see if there's any that I'm still missing out. So packages, yeah, search volume is also too low. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we are fine. Okay, now I just want to be more specific because I don't want to just have ChatGPT write a business description, because I think anywhere with words, you want to, you want the copy to do something. And this is an approach that I've changed from the past, because I don't just want to include the copy and then just call it a day. But I want to actually use the copy to, give the readers a reason to do something, if that makes sense. Whether if it's highlighting the unique selling points or highlighting the benefits of the service, and also like kind of like highlighting the offers. But I want the copy to do something, even if it's a business description for Google Business Profile, right? So yeah, right. The copy focusing on, okay, so I think this is really helpful as well. So I'm going to try and explain it. So thinking about the customers and what pain points and what benefits they are looking for, it's really important. So now I'm just going to try to do that And when people are looking for funeral service, right, these group of people, they are looking for services in Singapore. So what are they looking for? They are looking for, somebody who they can trust, right? Because it's going to be going to be a difficult time, and they are looking for somebody who can trust. Right. So I'm just gonna list down trust, and I think trust is the most important thing, actually. And people who think what customers want, right? Trust, think of their benefits first, right? Or think of them first, think of their situation first, right? And they want everything to be smooth, or they want a process to be smooth. Okay, I'm speaking from experience here because I was just a recent customer. Yeah, so process to be smooth. What else do they want, right? So you kind of have to brainstorm a little bit about what customers want, what are their pain points. So yeah, let's see. And one of the ways that you can actually do this, it's also one of my favorite ways to do this, is just looking at what customers are typing. Okay, so you can always go to Google reviews and see, go the extra mile, right? Let's see, extra mile, going to extra mile. Okay, they want a team to be compassionate. Yeah. Think of their situation first, is compassionate, right? And then let's see, thoughtful. Okay, thoughtful, compassionate, thoughtful. It's kind of the same, like think of their situation first, right? Yeah, compassionate, thoughtful throughout the whole process. Smoothly executed, right? Yeah, process to be smooth. Yeah, go the extra mile. So quick to response to family requests. Okay, quick to response. Yep. And then what we can do, I think we already have a lot here, but we're just going to see whether if the sentiment is the same with other brands, right? So again, you can go in here and you can just look at the reviews that they get promptly. Yeah, so trust, which comes to experience, right? They want somebody who is experienced, or in this case, prompt, right? You can see I'm just trying to capture all the words that the customers are using. Provide great support. Yeah, I think we have more than enough, but let me just see whether if there's any great ones. Yeah, see, smoothly, right? We are hitting a lot of terms on point here. Empathetic. Yeah, empathetic, patience and compassion. Yeah. And I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of common things that's happening, right? Transparent pricing. All right. Transparent pricing. See. We've opted, remember. Yeah, I think we're about done. Our family with the professionalism. Yeah, compassionate, comforting experience. I think, let's see. Yep. So I think this is more than enough. I have more than enough. So this is what customers want, right? They want trust. They want somebody who can trust, experience, think of the situation first, process to be smart, right? So what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to feed all this to ChatGPT and see, what they come up with. So this is what the potential customers are looking for. And, right, young, what is this guy, one-stop service, and then offer available 24/7 for free consultation, right? This is their offer. So what I want to do now is I want to make use of the unique selling points and align it to what make use of the unique selling points / details of the business and align it to what the customers are, what the customers want. And I want the last thing to include a offer, right? Highlight the offer and end the description with a call to action. Okay. And we're just going to see what it gives us. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Firstly, I'm going to put this in a word counter to see how many words. Okay. So this is 850 characters. This is way too long. So we're going to cut this by a few words. But yeah, and also one more thing, right? I think all these tiny details, if you ask me whether they are important or not, it's a thing where you set it once and you can kind of like forget it for quite some time, because you're not going to just come in here and just keep changing the description. So it's going to be like a set and, not forget, but probably going to optimize and come back like in, maybe 6 months or a year, right? So you want to do it once, but you want to do it well. So all these details to me, it's important at the start. So yeah, 855 characters, 858 characters. What I want to do is I also later on want to format this, because nobody's going to read this big chunk of words here. You need to format it in such a way that people can read, right? So let's just look at the content. For specializes in compassionate and reliable funeral arrangements throughout Singapore. With over 20 years of funeral directors are dedicated to serving families with utmost respect and care. Okay, I really like this really. We offer a comprehensive range of funeral services, including funeral arrangements, cremation, and a variety of culturally inclusive Hindu, Soka, and freethinker. Recognizing the importance of affordability, we focus on providing transparent. Yeah, this is really, really good. Our team is available for 24/7 consultations, ensuring prompt and smooth process during your. Wow, okay. Trust us to go to the extra mile for your family. Contact Young Bereavement Services today for a comforting and dignified farewell. I really like this. Yeah, I really, really like this. So we're going to trim it down a little bit, right? I can use this, but I also want it to format. I also want to format in such a way that it's going to be easy. So yeah, let's do this here. Bereavement specialized in community throughout Singapore with over 20 years of experience of dedicated. Yeah. So do we have the keyword in here? Funeral service. Yep. Funeral arrangements. Actually, funeral packages. Yeah, 854, 858. Yeah, so I think we can cut this off here. Actually, let me try to use ChatGPT. So this is maybe reduce it by, let's say, 10 words. Help me format the text so that formatted text. Help me space out the text so that it's easy for users to scan. Separate, yeah. Help me separate, help me separate the text, the paragraphs, so that it's easy for users to scan. Reduce the copy by, let's say, 10 words. Okay, let's see what it gives us. So yeah, you can see this is going to be easier to read. Specialized in compassionate and real throughout Singapore. Handle every detail, respect, and care. We offer comprehensive, including cremation, country inclusive packages such as we focus on entitled support for less fortunate and low income. Our team is available 24/7 for free consultation, ensure prompt and smooth process during your time of need. Okay, I really like this. Let's see how many words there is here. Yeah, 755. So we are pretty much on point here. All right, so we just have to change a little bit here and see whether if there's anything missing that I want. So let's just add it here too. We offer and culturally inclusive packages for difficult time. Then contact us today during this difficult time. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are more set. Let's see whether if there's anything else I want to use here. Compassionate and reliable arrangements throughout Singapore. I like this. 20 years of experience. Dedicated to serving. I like this term though. With over 20 years of experience, our funeral directors are dedicated to serving families with utmost respect and care. Yeah, it's too long. With over 20 years of experience, our funeral directors, let's see, recognizing the importance of affordability during your time of need. Yeah, I think I like this. Trust us to go the extra mile for your family. Yep. And then now I can change this to this. Yeah, so you don't have to do it until like that, but I like to make sure that, I used to just copy and paste this whole text in, but I like to be a little bit more intentional with what I'm doing nowadays. So yeah, save. And yeah, that's the business description. Yeah, so we went from this to this, which I really like. Now, opening date, they mentioned when they opened. Actually, I have no idea. I'm going to not include the opening date because I don't know when did they open. Yeah. Yeah, so phone number needs to be the same. Yeah, 1782. Yeah, this is the same. Website. Yeah, this is the website. Social profiles. Okay, so we'll include social profiles here. Okay, let's see. So we have only one. Okay, so this is the social profile. Facebook. I don't think this is the link, right? Is this the link? This is the link. Yeah, they don't allow. Can I share this link? Because I don't think Chinese is gonna be. Yeah. Oh no. Where is it? Facebook. I'm not sure if. Yeah, they can't. They cannot read these weird characters. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem here. Yeah. Okay. So we cannot add this, and it's fine. Let's see. Address. So we're gonna check the. Is there any address here? So there's no address here, but I want to check if. I think I can check this. Yep, so this address. Yep. Okay, so this is okay. This is the same address. Service areas, Singapore. This is fine. Yep, so 24 hours. No special hours. No branch. All these is not relevant. Okay. Amenities. This is okay. This is okay. It's okay. All right. I think we are about more or less done with this entire section here. So let's refresh and see whether, I think this is okay. Yeah, so let's see, right? After the optimization is done, the performance currently is not that great. when we look at the kind of keywords that's showing up here, there's no, it's very little. It's like funeral services 16. It's not really that great. But yeah, I think we'll see. We'll see whether this comes up or not. Because from December until May, which is 6 months, they only showed up a few times for their most important keywords here. So yeah, I think we are not done here because we still have to add in a little bit of stuff. Things like services, not products, but like photos. Yeah, and also I want to help them reply to their reviews, and we can make use of the same prompt. Yeah, so let's add in services here. Oh, wait. Yeah, so this is the main services. What is this? Oh, okay. So they have this as a service, which is the wrong place to be at. Yeah. So yeah, what do I want to do here? So what I want to do here for these services, right? Is just I want to list them. I want to list down all the what do you call it? All the different packages they have. So like Hindu funeral packages, for example, and then XXX funeral packages. And then all these will be dependent on like, their search volume. So, and then I also want to basically kind of go through the same process for the service description as well. But this time around, we have 300 words to work with. And we're going to say, one thing that we're going to offer is a 24-hour consultation because that's what they do. So we're going to do 24-hour consultation for them. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do for them. Okay, how long have I been recording? Okay, 40 plus minutes. Yeah, I think, you can see like just optimizing this because I also at the same time am trying to explain what I do. So yeah, the next time around what we're going to do, right, is when we come back, I am going to continue. Okay, GBP services, add in services in GBP. Okay, so EG. Yeah. Okay, so that's how I'm going to remember where to continue from. Yeah. So I think, we are about 30 plus 40 minutes. I think I'll just stop here and then move on to the next section. So in the next video, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to do the optimization for the rest of the stuff like services. We're also going to go in and manage the reviews a little bit. And then what else? Bookings, there isn't really much booking because we don't have we need to finish up. I think by the next session, we can probably finish up this here. I'm not too sure if we can. Yeah, because like we still have to create an offer here. Yeah, there's still a lot of things for us to do actually. Yeah, so we'll see. All right, so hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. If you like this video, please feel free to like the video. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe and get notified whenever the next episode comes up. So yeah, that's all. Cheers.